It's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. So, welcome, you guys. I'll tell you my little story once I get this all sorted and you guys are hopping on and I can see you joining me. I'm just going to go over to my Facebook group and see, or page, sorry, and make sure I'm live. There I am. I'm live. And have I got sound? And I do. So there we go. I think we're good. So just need some folks to pop on and then we'll get started. I was late in announcing that I was going live. Usually I put out a like a notice or post and I put it on quite a few different places and I didn't today. And I'm hoping that people know I'm live. I guess I'll see in a minute. People know I'm live. Hopefully they'll find me or get notification. Okay. No one's coming, so that's okay. It's only 1 minute after 2. So I had to do a thing like, is this Wednesday? Yesterday was a statutory holiday, and that's throwing me off because that was a Tuesday. Hi, Mo. Thanks for coming. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday, and I was on a thing all morning helping a friend with something. And at 1 o'clock, I went, I got to go. I got to do a live. And I don't even have a card ready. So we're just going to wing it today. Make something. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm glad you came. At least I got one friend here. Okay, let's just wait a second and we'll see if anybody else hops on. Like I said, I didn't warn anybody that I was going to be on. I usually like to do that. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, I'm glad. So we got, and Sarah and Alexina. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yay. Okay, well, let's get started. I'm going to hide my face, going to drag that over. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I was stuck. Oh, not stuck. I was on a call with a dear friend, a Zoom, and she was helping me with some stuff like she always does. And so we always lose track of time, or I do. And at 1 o'clock, I said, oh my gosh, I got a live in an hour. I got to go. I haven't even got a card ready. Anyway, then we talked for another 15 minutes. Here we are. And I don't have, I'm missing some stuff. So now I'm just going to grabbing, I think I'll grab Cloud Cover. I think that's the one I want to use. Okay. Oh, and I also need, oh gosh, sorry guys, I need a few little things. So just give me a second here to figure out what I need. I think that's going to work. All right. So literally, didn't know what I was going to do. All I knew is I'm using Festive Friends. So here's what I've done. I've grabbed a bunch of things. So look at this. I just grabbed a bunch of paper. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So I'm doing a class on Festive Friends on October 26th. And you can still sign up. Let's see here. I think I was going to do a basic white card front. So the rest of it, I'm not sure. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Diane. You guys. Oh, gosh, I've got more people here than normal, and I'm not even prepped or prepared. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and see how this goes. How's that? Anyway, I have a class. Now, the class is we're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, 1 to keep, 1 to give away. You get a full pack of these fabulous little sequins, traditional sparkling sequins. You get half a roll of this gorgeous red, real red satin ribbon. So that's about 4 yards roughly. But let's have a look. They're pretty. Ooh, sparkly. You get that in a goodie bag. And then you also get, and here it is. Oh my goodness. Half a pack of Traditions of Christmas designer series paper. So let's have a look. So it's still time to sign up. The links are in this video when we're done. Hi, Keisha. How are ya? I was saying that yesterday being a holiday, I got completely, I just lost track of time. Anyway, thinking it's Wednesday, but it is Wednesday. So here's one side of the paper. And look, this gorgeous DSP on the back. Now, for the most part, our cards are going to use this side because it just lends itself more to the Festive Friends Bundle. Okay. All right, let's get started here. So I've got my base, and I think I'm going to start by stamping this with some snowflakes. So I've got cloud cover. And gosh, I don't even know what this is going to look like. I probably should do it on a scrap and see. Oh, no, I don't like that. Nope, that's not going to work for me. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to go with Bonnie Blue. Let's go with Bonnie Blue. I think that would be prettier. And I'm just going to clean that off. Hi, Doreen. How are you? Nice to see you. I just think this is funny. Most Wednesdays are when I have sort of less people. And today I've got more, and I got a couple of newbies, so that's kind of funny. I should do that more often. Wing it more often. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so what we're going to do is just add some snowflakes to our card front. And what I like to do is you want to turn it so that you don't end up with them all like a little, you want it to be a little more random. You can go off the page a little bit. So I'm just kind of turning it as I go. This won't all be showing because we're going to put other elements on, so it's going to cover up some of this. So we'll just kind of turn it. I think that'll be good. Okay. And if you can, try and stamp off your paper to draw your eye out. Okay. So I think that looks pretty good. For random, it looks pretty good. Now I chose one of the pieces of Designer Series paper. I really liked this blue color, and it's sort of not a traditional Christmas color, but I thought it would work. And then in the dies from the Festive Friends bundle, we've got this. So I thought we could cut one of those out. So let's do that. Like I said, you guys, this is going to be, I don't know what this card's going to look like. I have no idea. I have an idea, but I didn't make it ahead of time. I didn't even try the colors. I just grabbed some stuff. So we're going to use that. Okay. And then I think we can choose, we're going to put that on there. We're going to stamp the snowman or snow person in Memento on a piece of basic white. And we're going to color that in. Okay. So like I said, look, I just grabbed a bunch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to make it, I'm definitely going to use blue. So I've got, I think it's Light Pool Party. Yeah, I think that's good. We're just going to add a little bit of color to the edge here. It kind of makes it look cold. Right? The blue is kind of cool. I guess you could use gray too. That might work. I'm just kind of doing it on the edge like that. And then maybe along there. I think that's good. So just kind of on that one side. Now, as for my guy here, I was going to use red. And red does look nice with the blue. So let's just do that. Oh, Poppy Parade. I meant to pull real red. We're going to use Poppy. It's okay. I'm going to leave the brim here not colored. And we will add Diane's favorite, Wink Estella. And we're all done here. And I'll just give that like a little frosty faux fur look. How's everybody doing? Hopefully okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not sure about his, I don't know if I should do his scarf that color or not, but let's see. This is Lost Lagoon. Or what have we got here? Misty Moonlight. A little dark. Like I said, we haven't practiced this. That's okay. No need to. I used peach for his nose instead of like, I felt pumpkin pie a bit too dark. What's this? Is this light misty? Yeah, this is light. Gosh, the light and the dark don't look very different. I don't think so. Let's go maybe. This is Balmy Blue, which I see is running out, so that's not going to work. Oh, this is funny. I'm going to calm down. Light Lost Lagoon. Let's try light Lost Lagoon. Yeah, I think that works. There, like that. All right. Like I said, I just grabbed all this at the last minute, you guys. So bear with me. So that's the light Lost Lagoon. And I do have the dark Lost Lagoon. So let's grab it. And let's add a few little stripes. Let's just draw some stripes in here to the scarf. Just like that. There we go. Just adds a little bit more detail. I think that's pretty. Keep it simple. Here we go. So here's our little guy. Isn't he cute? Now we will add some Wink of Stella once I've cut them out. Well, let's go ahead and grab the coordinating die. Love when there's coordinating dies. Love, love, love. Hey, if you guys, are not Stampin' Up! Demonstrators and you like a discount, how about during October, gosh, I'm going to find the end to my, during October, you can join my Canada Inks Up community. Whoop. There's two options. The one that I think is the best or just like amazing is pay $48 and pick $165 worth of product of your choice. How cool is that? And then when you join, you get 20% off from all your future purchases. But that's a pretty good deal, I think. And there's so many benefits to joining. You get your discount, you get to see stuff before anybody else, you get to join my fun community of wonderful stampers. And I send a bunch of perks, free PDFs every month, lots of fun stuff. So if you want more information, please reach out and I'd be happy to help you. Okay, so that's what we've got so far, right, you guys? Here we've got our little snowman. Okay, we're getting there. Now, I'd like some trees. Now, I pulled out colors of blue because I was sort of going non-traditional. So this is Lost Lagoon. We've got Misty, Balmy, and I think that's Peacock. And then we've got Cloud Cover. I like this one. So let me cut a piece of this. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I usually have everything already pre-done. And we just put it together. Good thing we got a discount. The pre-order for the next month. So I know. Okay, so my demos that are on my call right now, like Keisha and Ellie and Mo and Jacqueline, maybe some others snuck on there that I didn't see. There are brand new products announced today that customers can buy in November, but we can pre-order now. And newsflash, if you join this month, you can add them to your starter kit. So just saying, thanks for that reminder, Keisha. I love Keisha. Did you see, I'm liking that one. I can't remember what it's called. It's got bears. And it's like a kissing booth. It's for Valentine's, but I'm going to just use it for anything. Did you see that one? I think it's bears. Super cute. Super, super cute. Okay, let's grab some of these trees. So we've got this tree here, and then we got this more solid tree. So let's just cut out a bunch. I'm just going to cut out a bunch from each color, and then we'll play with that. So let me just run those through, and then we'll figure it out. Actually, I think this card will be kind of cute when we're done. Okay, so grab. You ordered it. And the North something with the fox and the deer. Oh, yeah. You know, I got to confess, I had this meeting to go to this morning, and I didn't even really I haven't even placed my order yet, which is unheard of because usually I've already got it in, but I haven't even done it. The kits are really great. How about there's new Stampin' kits, you guys. Have you guys seen that? Oh my gosh, those nutcracker tags, and those are available to everybody right now. So make sure you have a look at that. So see what I'm doing, you guys? I'm just cutting out a bunch because what I'll do is the ones I don't use, I'll have just in my little case and I'll use them on the next card. So I'm just going to cut out a whole bunch of different colors and then we'll get to it. But yeah, I haven't really remembered that one yet, Keisha. I have to check that one out. I love the bears. Aren't the bears so cute? I know, that's my favorite, I think. That first suite of products with the flowers and the words. I like the words. Gosh, the guys, you people that aren't demonstrators are going, what is it? Show me. And we will be showing you once we get our products because we get them delivered fairly quickly. So that's good. But imagine $48 and you get $165 worth of products. I don't even know in the world where you can get all that. Like, that's just crazy to me. Crazy. So how many colors have I got going here? Quite a few, right? I'm not going to use all these, you guys. We're just going to pick a few. But I thought I better get them all cut and then we can decide. I was worried about, like, originally I was going to do this in way different colors, like greens and maybe petal pink or something. But I don't know. I just thought I'm going rogue. I'm going with color, like the brighter and the blues, the non-traditional. You know what this would be cute in is, I was kind of restricted because I wanted to use the DSP that we're going to be using in the class. But if I wasn't restricted, I think I would go with pinks and grays and colors like that. I think they would be stunning. Those non-traditional colors. A few years ago, we had a suite of products, and it was pinks and grays, and I don't remember the other colors. Silver, probably, maybe even pink and yellow. And anyways, I just loved it. Okay, look at all our little trees. Now, unsure, but I might want to add a few of the branches. And can you see, or the trunks? Can you see that this comes out? So I could actually take this cloud cover trunk, come out, and maybe lay it inside of Lost Lagoon, right? I was going to add a brown trunk, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use blues now. Okay, changed my mind. Not doing browns. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going here. So I've got some trees. So we've got this guy here we could use. And then these taller trees are cool. That kind of gets lost. You know, sometimes it gets lost in the keep the trunks, you guys. So pop these trunks out, but keep them because you're going to need them probably. That looks good. Maybe that blue one. I think that looks pretty good. And then, I don't know, maybe these are very different colors than we would normally use, right? But I guess if it's dark, if it's nighttime, and then the shadows in the night can make trees look blue sometimes. I think that looks good. What do we think? You probably can't really see that as much if I do that, maybe. I might mix those the other way. Okay, so what the first thing I want to do is let's glue this down. So let's glue that to the front. Okay, like that. And then I think I'm going to put this one further over. So let's glue that down. You know me, I'm a white glue fiend. I like my white glue. It's just going to go off the edge of tit. And then let's grab one of those stems. And it's just going to get slotted in there. So let's grab that. Oops, turned it the wrong way. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, that's Okay, there we go. So that one's got, let me hold it up. Can you see that it's got, yeah, peacock with balmy, I think, inside. And then we'll glue this guy down. Looks like an abominable snowman, this tree. And then I will just, this is going to go here. So let's put that tree a little bit over. I got to figure this out. Like I said, this is what happens when you don't have a plan, right? Like you just kind of wing it. Makes it more fun. We should all be challenged occasionally, right? And honestly, most times it all turns out, right? Or it gives you an idea to kind of tweak it the next time you make it, which I might do. I might take the same kind of idea and give it a little tweak. But I do like the colors. I wasn't sure, but I do like the colors. So there's my little trunk back in my tree. And my little snowman. We're going to pop our snowman up. I like the way this is doing. And there was an update on the last chance, so you get more bang for your money. Oh, Keisha. Gosh, Keisha. What Keisha's saying is if you join and you get your you've got, $165 to spend, they've put a whole bunch of current product on last chance. And when they do that, they sometimes discount it. So what she's saying is you're going to get even more value for your $165. Good point. But the bears, the bookshelf one with the cat. Yeah, I saw that one and I did think of you, Keisha. Like I said, I haven't looked through them all, right? Okay, so there we got that so far. What do we think? That looks cute. Let's color in his hat before we lose track of it. So I've got Wink Costello, you guys, and I'm just really putting a nice little layer on that band on his hat and on his pom-pom. And in person, you can't really see it as well. So, but in person, it's fantastic. Can you see the sparkle? Yeah, you can. That's cute so far. All right, now I've got all my other little trees. Very pretty colors, right? I like the colors. I'm gonna keep those for my next card. Now, I could put some ribbon up here. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. So if I were to put ribbon, I don't know how I'd do it because it kind of, well, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do ribbon. Let's do this. Let's take this ribbon. Let's tie it in a very loose little knot, just like that. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Alexina. You guys are sweet. And you need to get Allison's email for... Okay, Keisha, now I'm going to have to put you on the payroll. By the way, since you're here, you guys, I have... Thank you, Keisha. I have a series I do every year. I run it for 12 weeks. It's a newsletter. And every week you will get a card with a tutorial. And it could be a card. It could be a tags. It could be a project. I put the first one out on Monday, and it was my card. It was the card that I contributed. We sort of do it as a co-op. And, I'm probably not allowed to show it, but I can make my own rule if I can find it. But I can't. So I guess I can't show you. We're not supposed, here it is. Technically, I'm not supposed to show it, but that's okay. I'm going to. Thanks, Keisha. So this was the one for Monday. So all the directions are on that newsletter. Keisha, and anyone else who's on my newsletter list, maybe Kathy, were you able to open the PDF? Can you just let me know? So when you open that newsletter, Keisha, and you clicked on download the tutorial, did it open for you? Were you able to grab it? I had a person write to me today and saying, you might like to know that your tutorial won't open. And it's funny because last year I had somebody tell me that, but everyone else could open it. And Thank you, Alexina. Thank you. That's all I remember. Anyway, if those of you who've got my newsletter, can you let me know if you were able to open it? Because I can open it and my customers have been thanking me for it. So I'm assuming they opened it because they'd want to open it, right? Just thinking they must have opened it. All right, let me know. Okay, we got real red. And I got a piece of basic white, but I'm going to grab a larger piece. So let's grab this piece. And I'm going to stamp. Yes, you could. And you printed it, Kathy. Thank you, love. See, I'm not technologically advanced enough to understand why some people can't open it. I think last year I figured it out. It was their fault. Like, not their fault, but it was their system blocking it from opening it, or they had too many, restrictions on there. Yeah. So I want to write back to her and say, gosh, I have no idea why it didn't open for you. So sorry. But I've confirmed with my customers and they could all open it. So it's something on your end, but I don't know what. Now this is from the dies. This is some little label here we've got. Let's cut that out. Although I might have just preferred to cut that, to use that just as a, okay, let's cut it out. I think it might be too busy, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Just a sec. Did you guys see that I fixed that little ribbon with a glue dot, right? So here's We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Okay. Oh no, I think that looks kind of cute. Okay, so let's pop that up. This card is actually, if I do say so myself, I think it's kind of cute. Considering I didn't even know what I was doing 45 minutes ago. I just grabbed all these pieces and thought, oh, we can figure it out. So let's do that. Now, I'm not so sure we need to put in, worked for you guys? Oh, thanks, you guys. I don't know if I need to put in these on, but if I did, I'd probably choose the blue ones. Just, I guess I could put red because that would be kind of like a contrast. But, if I'd been a bit more strategic, I might have been able to figure out something else. But how about if I put these little guys? These are the smaller of them all. Just strategically in some of these there, like 3 of them. There, that looks pretty good. Okay, so what are we thinking? Here we go. I am pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. I love this bundle too, Modi. And when my sister Mo Rag on here, but I call her Mo, and actually everyone calls her Mo, but I call her Modi. But anyway, Mo, I know I got a whole stack of cards to mail you and Ellie because I send my sisters my extras and they send me beautiful cards. So that's kind of what we do. We share. But there's a postal strike in Canada and I can't send them. So hopefully I'll be able to send them before the season's over. Super cute, eh? Yeah. Now, let's look at some other cards real quick as bunnies. Oh, I could have done the wobble on this, right? But I didn't. Thanks, Kathy. You guys are so fun. That is a cute card. Okay, so that's today. And then here's some other cards I showed you the other day. So here, this is another, keeping with that blue theme, right? And this one's cute. We talked about this one. That's using that something. Somebody knows it. Somebody, by the time I look it up, somebody finds it for me. It's in the mini catalog. Cute. Thanks, Sarah. Okay, there's that one. And then we did this one live, remember? So this was kind of like a fancy fold. So that's it in red, and then here it is in blue. Okay, that was fun. So you can find that on my YouTube channel. I have a whole playlist with these cards. And then this guy, so cute, little wobble. That was a cute one. I like the bright colors. This is a wobble too. I wobbled him. So cute. So don't miss out. The class is on October the 26th. Okay. And like I said, you get those. I've told you everything you get. I think that's all, except I did a video. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I did a video that you can, for a fly by the seat of your pants project. It came out real nice. Thanks for adding the wink. Ah, thanks, Diane. You're so cute. Okay, so Diane, I don't know if you're probably getting yours on Friday. And I think I warned you that you might be getting the stamp set separately. I am not going to spoil the surprise. This is what's already online by Stampin' Up. You can see it. This is the box. And when you open it up, you've got all these pretty little doors you can open. I did do a reveal video, but what I did was after about 5 minutes, I was showing the box and whatnot. I said, now, if you don't want to be the surprise being ruined, right? Stop the video now and I won't spoil it. She's very good. She's like my personal assistant, apparently. Thanks, Keisha. North Pole delivery. There you go. Anyway, there's our card. Isn't he cute? Let me zoom in on him a bit. Oh, how cute is he? So cute. All right. So you can imagine all the different colors you could use for that. I think it would be really cute in, like if I could deviate from the DSP because of my class. I think I would love to try them in pinks and yellows and gray, pink and gray. I think that would be great. Did you open all of them? I did, Keisha. I did open all of them. I'll tell you why I opened all of them. I opened them because I got the class to prepare for. I'm running a class, and when customers or team members buy the kit from me, they get the class for free, and we're going to make 8 cards, and not 4 cards, 2 designs, 8 designs. So I had to open it up and see what was in it. It's going to create my 4 cards. So yes, I did. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's pretty skookum. Now, one thing they didn't do, Stampin' Up! Forgot to send me the stamp set. It's 25 images on the stamp set. Plus, you get, this is not a secret either. There's paper and ribbon and embellishments and dies. So it's very cool, but there's some other really cool stuff. You're looking forward to, did you watch it, Diane? So you're looking forward? Oh, great. Super. Okay, you guys, I think I got everything. Thanks, you guys. It was, I said to my friend, oh my gosh, I've only got 45 minutes. Maybe I should just let myself have the day off. And she said, take the day. She doesn't mean the day off, but take the live off. And I thought, no, I want to do it. I want to keep to my live schedule. Okay. All right, I think we're good, eh? You gonna go watch it now, Keisha? You don't want the surprise. Okay, go watch. And then I get to the end, Keisha, and I go, oh, I think there's supposed to be a stamp set. Oh, there's not a stamp set. Anyway, it was a little embarrassing, but what can you do? I thought maybe it was in one of the doors, but I guess they just forgot to send it to me. So Diane, you're going to get probably 2 orders, one with your box and then another one with the stamp set, but you'll have it all in plenty of time for our class on December 13th. Okay. All right, guys, when will I see you next? I will see you on Sunday at 10 a.m. And I hope you're all registered for World Card Making Day. Make sure you're registered for the Stampin' Up! World Card Making Day. It's absolutely free, and you will get a prize just for registering. So you don't want to miss out on the prize, right? Okay. Thanks, you guys. I will see you on Sunday. You all have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.